Hello, folks. Get all cozy up here to the roses. Aren't they beautiful? There's so much going on in the world. And many people seem to think it's bad. Lots of bad things going on. Rioting in the streets, cops killing people, rivers being poisoned, oil, these giant, massive oil pipelines coming through and spilling everywhere, and just really utter chaos and mayhem, right? And it's dark. Human trafficking, selling people into the sex slave trade and organs, and it's just, there's so much going on. It's so horrible, and people say things like, almost as if it's new. It's not. It's beautiful. It's so amazing that this stuff is being seen. The light is being shown in very dark places. It is amazing that we live in a time of the internet where so much is being exposed, and people are protesting, people are standing up, people are fighting back, on all across the board, be it for the environment, for Mother Earth, for rivers, for your right to have alternative medicine, to use herbs, fighting back against chemical companies and pesticides, fighting back against electronic warfare, and there's a lot of fighting back. And it doesn't so much look like that fight is winning, because the chemical companies are still doing what they're doing, and things are kind of still happening. There's still lots of human trafficking, there's still a lot of corruption, but the pendulum has changed, and it's beautiful. And the chaos and the poison and the toxins and the chemtrails and all the stuff that is going on has been going on for decades and decades and decades. And the fact that we're talking about it and admitting it, talking about UFOs landing, talking about things that people in high places have known forever, it's a beautiful thing. I remember about 25 years ago when I first read some of the Cryon and Pleiadian information about, as light workers, we would be sitting in a window, either figurative or literal, and we'd be looking at chaos outside. Things would be on fire, things would be burning. I guess in a way the biblical stuff of like Armageddon or end times, really. But as light workers, that we were just basically to not necessarily get out and join the fight, like we're not doing combat, like sacrificing our bodies for it. And those of us who have been light workers for decades, rioting the streets and protesting is kind of a young person's game, really. So people ask me, well, what do we do then, right? There's so much hunger, there's so much pain. Who do we help? How do we know who to help? Which fight do we pick? There's fights everywhere, there's chaos everywhere, there's toxins everywhere, what do we do? So that's what this video is about. And I basically, what I say in a lot of videos is just to pray and to know that it's okay. You are a light worker, a Pleiadian, a healer. You are here to hold the frequency of light. Okay? So just pray and meditate, and yeah, do what you can to affect change in your area. Take videos of police, start a blog, stand up for victims, stand up for children, do what you can, but don't get so involved in it that you create toxins in your body and you're not able to have time to meditate and hold frequency. Okay, you are holding a frequency of light, and that is raising the vibration of Mother Earth and her people. You're saying a prayer for each one of these events, removing negativity, removing negative entities, if you do the Raymond Gray stuff or the Ho'oponopono stuff, where you're taking responsibility and you're doing cleansing work and healing work right there from your home. Okay? But don't buy into things like the world is gone to hell in a handbasket sort of sayings, or everything is negative and everything is wrong and everything is bad and look what's going on in the world, it's just horrible. No, it's beautiful. these people, these victims, these issues, these toxins, the suffering animals, all the stuff that we're seeing online, and we're going, oh my God, the world is so bad. It's beautiful that we're seeing it. It's been going on forever. And the victims of that violence and that energy are finally getting a voice. And we're finally seeing it. We don't have to help everybody and everything. Just let it flow through you, and pray and call in angels, and let the intention be known, and raise the vibration by your own meditation, your own being a frequency of light, a light keeper, a lighthouse. Okay, yeah, there's lots of people that are starving. There's lots of people that have a lot of different things going on in their life, but you can give them advice. You can give them a way out. You can tell them what you've learned spiritually for you, and encourage them on how to be have a spirituality that they feel kin to, whether it be Christian or pagan or Buddhist or Wiccan or whatever it is that's kin to them, that they have something that's of a higher vibration that they can help affect change and also get spiritual encouragement. But if they don't listen to you, you can't keep helping that same person over and over if they're not going to make positive changes, right? And you can't feed 1,000 starving kids in another country, okay? Pray and ask the Holy Spirit, Mother God, Goddess, to show you where you can be of the best good. Say, you know what my talents are, you know my strengths and weaknesses, show me what it is that you need me to do, and provide a way for that. But don't get stuck in the fact that, well, I'm stuck in this job, well, I'm stuck in this fear, I'm stuck in that, I'm just overwhelmed with all the bad that's going on in the world, The world's a beautiful place, and if it hits the tipping point where war and hurting Mother Earth and oil all over the planet and toxins and chemtrails and chemicals in our food, and if the majority wants to live that way and votes it in and feels powerless, and then those of us who don't want that, I guess when we die we just won't come back to Earth, because I believe we live lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. But as light workers, as healers, as shamans, as witches, as priestesses, as Pleiadians, we're just here to hold a vibration, hold a frequency, to help who we can in a relaxed way. Sometimes you'll be called to be a spiritual warrior. Do that. But also remember to stay in touch with the Holy Spirit. Talk to your spirit guides. Pray for direction. Okay, but don't worry about all those that you can't help. Okay, you can't help everybody. The movie What Dreams May Come comes to mind, where he went to hell. He went to hell to rescue someone, and there was a whole bunch of faces. I don't know, was it really hell? Did you see my other videos? I don't really believe in hell. It was like some crossover place. Anyway, there was a whole bunch of faces, right? He had to kind of step on them to get across this huge waterway, and people were crying out because they wanted to be saved and helped. And you have to, or like the movie The Guardian, with Kevin Costner, you have to save who you can and do the help you can, but you can't go down with the ship, right? It's the same theory of in an airplane. If you don't put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Some people think, well, how can me just praying in my room do any good? Well, it does. Releasing negative energy. Like I said, Ho'oponopono and the Raymond Grace stuff is about healing energy in places. So you're basically doing energy work and energy healings on places, on situations. And as those of you who are energy healers too, you can send love and light to the protesters, to the waterways. Masaru Emoto, those studies, our thoughts change the chemical makeup of water. Okay, the air is water, the chemtrails is water, the rivers is water. We're all made up mostly of water. Okay, so your intention, your prayer, your thoughts do a powerful amount of good. They do actually more good than just your body movements sometimes, and a lot of us light workers who have been doing this for decades and decades don't really necessarily even have the physical strength to do it. But if you're led to do that, do it. But that one task that you're focused on versus healing the energy of it. So the people that are out there on the ground fighting, we as light workers are holding an energy, and we're sending healing, love, and light, and we are affecting the end result by raising the vibration, because we want good things to come. We want change. We want corruption to be over. We want light to come into the dark. This is a spiritual warfare now. It is a battle of light and dark. and we must do it calmly and proudly. You know, there's a lot of people being called to the front lines now to fight with their physical bodies. And as light workers, I think we've done some of that, but in this point right now, I think that most Pleiadians, light workers, healers, you know, pagans, shamans, are doing this like distance healing through prayer, through intention. And don't ever buy into the earth's gone bad or hell in a handbasket sort of theory. Don't ever buy into the stuff that things are negative and the world is so bad because of human trafficking and, you know, and rape and poisoning the waters and poisoning the river and poisoning the foods, all this stuff going on. Don't buy into the fact that it's so gone now that it's hopeless. We have raised the vibration, we've done the work, and now we can see the stuff. It's always been there. Now it's brought up to heal it. So pick what you want to heal, you know, start a blog, expose something, do videos, talk about stuff, take videos of things happening to other people, post documents, you know, do what you can to help people, or just pray every day and hold your vibration, or get out in the streets and protest, or sue somebody, or start an initiative in the political system, or, you know, wherever you're led to do. But so many light workers asking me, what can I do? We can't do everything. So just be at peace. If the one thing you can do is be at peace, then do that. But not mind-numbing peace, not just watching TV constantly, or, you know, making your focus totally outside of yourself. Peace in a way of, you know, prayer and sending light and asking, you know, making the intention known on what's going on, and helping to be a part of raising the vibration of Mother Earth and her people. But don't be in fear. You know, if the tides change, if there's martial law and all this crazy stuff that everybody's afraid of, so you've done the best you can within your total belief system. They've done the best they can within their total belief system, and it's up to God, the Holy Spirit, the fates, Mother God. So just relax. If you die, you die. You know, just be at peace right now. That's what we came here to do. All right. God bless you all.